Okay, we are live, guys. We are live. We are gonna wait for people to get into the stream. Then we are gonna talk about crypto. We're gonna talk about the Bitcoin halving and why it was kind of an anticlimactic thing. See if the notifications actually go out for a second. We're gonna actually wait for the noise to go out, wait for people to join the stream. Then we're gonna go crazy. So on this beautiful morning, like I actually overslept. So I actually missed my stream, missed my video. I meant to post, like, you gotta understand that I post usually 3 or more times a day. And the thing about it is, right now it's 10:47, right? I usually post a video at 8:15, 9:15, and 10:15 UK time, right? But I slept, and when I woke up it was 8:20, so I kind of missed my schedule. So that was on me. So sorry for not having no videos out today. But we are actually gonna talk about why the Bitcoin halving and stuff like that was anticlimactic. Now, notice did go out. Shout out to the one in the stream. Be sure to smash the like button when you get here. And we're gonna actually talk about the crypto. So if we just go on crypto bubbles for a second, we can actually see that everything is really kind of consolidating right now. Majority of altcoins are consolidating. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys. The Bitcoin halving was anticlimactic, and it might do the opposite of what people think it's going to do. It might do the opposite of what people think is actually going to achieve. Like, people think that because we had a Bitcoin halving, the price is going to go actually a lot higher. But I remember, if we look at the fear and greed index, I remember when this was at 69. I remember when this was all the way up here, like it was at, I think, 84. Bitcoin feed, the fear and greed index was around 84, if I'm not mistaken. Now it's gone down quite substantially. In fact, we can see the graph over here. So I was right. It was around 90, extreme greed. And as we can see, we've took a big dip when it comes to the fear and the greed index. We've taken a big dip when it comes to the actual amount people have confidence in crypto right now. Now, if we just go to trending, Google Trends, we can actually check out how crypto is doing on Google Trends, see if we're actually on a downtrend or uptrend, right? Let's see. We're gonna find out right now what's going on. Smash the like button if you're in the stream. There's 7 of you here, so we should have 7 likes. Now, as you can see, guys, all around here now, what I noticed when it came to before the Bitcoin halving, there was a lot of high hopes. So like, even my views on my channel were going up. The views in general for crypto videos were actually at a very high amount. And as we can see over here, before the Bitcoin halving, things were going actually surging. The crypto trending was actually surging. Right now we can see the interest is actually flattening back out, but this is just the actual monthly or the daily. So we're gonna actually go on. Can we see how far we can go back here? This is the past day. My bad, guys. I'm thinking this is the monthly. This is the past day. But we're gonna see, as you can see, like, the trend is still actually plummeted. The Bitcoin trend has actually still plummeted, or the crypto over time has plummeted. If you can see, this is why sometimes you got to look at this opportunity. If you type in crypto AI, we can see that we are at a big dip also. Shout out to the 6 likes. That is love right there. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Like, we have such a strong support base over here. I want to say a big thank you. But as I was saying, right, if we just look at crypto AI, it's also plummeted as well. Like, there was a point where it was at 100. That was around March the 3rd to March the 9th. Now we can see at April, we have damn near divided by 5. We at 22 now. Values for this point have partial incomplete data available. That's what it's saying. But as we can see, like, if we just type in crypto gaming for a second, crypto gaming, this has also plummeted. It's also like not really popping. If you just crypto gaming coins, we could also see, okay, it's not even letting me search that up. We can see it's on a downtrend also. So it's like, when we look at the crypto bubbles today, I see a lot of opportunity. I see a lot of chances to actually 10x your money, 20x your money, 30x. But before we see these 30x's, I do believe like Bitcoin's gonna have to drag down a little bit. It's definitely overextended if you ask me. If you just go on Bitcoin for a second, like it's consolidating. People think it's holding strong, but this could be a double-edged sword over here. Like this could be a double-edged sword. The consolidation can be it's creating support, but it does not look like that. If you look on the daily, if you look on the monthly for a second, it looks like we're creating support. But if we don't stay above around 60, I want to say the 60,000 mark, then we could be in for a treat. And when I say a treat, I'm talking about we can actually have dips in the market. Now let's see who's in the chat. What's going on with it? What's going on with it? Bills, Showtime, Leroy Esu. He says SoftBank wasted 970 million on AI computer tech when they could have saved money with ICP or Utopia. But you got to understand, AI is also great. AI is also going to have a lot of potential when you actually look at it, because if you just go on the AI value, what's what I'm looking for, projections, AI market value projections, we can see how much we can actually make off this. Okay, projections. Let's see how much, can we find how much the market for AI is? Oh, I didn't even put AI. Let's find out. Okay, so it says the market size for artificial intelligence market is projected to reach 184 billion in 2024. The market size is expected to show an annual growth rate of 28%, resulting in a market volume of 826 billion by 2030. So when it comes to AI, it's like to the point where I've realized like it has huge potential. That's why I have AI coins such as GLQ. I actually have AI coins such as Ajax, and I also own a little bit of Fetch AI now, which is good news. Now, as we're gonna see, if we just go on my favorite AI token for a second, we have huge opportunity. I'm not getting paid to promote this coin. I've recently just bought some of it, but this coin right here, GLQ, like a lot of the coins like Fetch AI, I've missed the boat. I missed the boat with Fetch AI, I missed the boat with Ajax. A lot of them already did their X's, but with GLQ, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, the market cap is only 36 million. Repeat, the market cap is only 36 million. Leroy Esu says ICP has a AI blockchain tech for SoftBank savings. That's true as well. Like, and we also know that ICP has integrated smart contracts using AI. So it's to the point where like, I do feel like if Dominic Williams keeps having the idea to integrate AI tech with ICP, then that's just gonna make it more valuable. That's just gonna make me and you more rich. Let's just be honest. Like, let's have a look at how ICP is actually doing. We're gonna look at how ICP is doing, right? So ICP right now is at $15.39. If we actually go on a 7-day, we can see that we're on a beautiful uptrend right now. We bounced off $11 nicely, but I do feel like, I'm just gonna be honest, right? I feel like the markets are honestly struggling. I feel like the markets are honestly struggling because it would have been beautiful, and I'm just being honest, it would have been a lot better if we had the ETF news after the halving, because that way we have two catalysts. Right now, the only catalyst for Bitcoin to actually go up right now is the Bitcoin halving. It's been proven that the Bitcoin halving has nothing to do with Bitcoin actually increasing. It has nothing to do. It has more to do. There's a video I was watching, right? I'm gonna try and find a video so we can watch it together. But Bitcoin halving has not really a lot to do with how Bitcoin moves, right? So we're gonna try and find this video. I'm gonna see if I can actually go on my watch list and see if I can find this, because it's a very informative video where the dude was pretty much breaking down technical analysis, and he was really showing people that the Bitcoin halving is like a facade. Okay, it's like a thing where people believe the price is meant to skyrocket after the halving, but it really don't. This is where he is. Bitcoin, this new crypto university, right? Let me see where this video is real quick. Bitcoin halving, they are lying to you. That's it. Okay, let's go on YouTube for a second and search up Bitcoin halving. They are lying to you, because this video is very informative, and I feel like a lot of you can learn a lot of this video, so we're gonna watch it. Let me start this in real quick. Halving usually means sideways action for a bit. No, yep, that's true. That's what people don't understand. Like, it means sideways, but it can also go downwards as well. So we're gonna watch this video. We got hit with an ad. Let's turn this off real quick. Okay, let's enjoy this video. We're gonna break it down. It's actually 60 minutes, so we're gonna watch it. Okay,
Legendary Bitcoin.
Let me get my headphones for a second. Let me get my headphones. Yeah, we lit on this beautiful morning. Be sure to smash the like button, the subscribe button, and if you want to support me further, there is a super chat. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube don't really pay anything. I'll be real. Like, I'm basically just working for free. I'll be honest. Like, I'll be doing this out of passion. So if you support me, you know what? There's a super chat. Show some love.
Is upon us. It's rapidly approaching. But the problem is you are being lied to about the halving and what its potential impact is on the price of Bitcoin. There's a lot of theories out there all over the internet, but some of it is being spread like wildfire, and it's poison to your ears because what they're saying is a complete lie. In today's video, I'm going to present the clean, cold, hard facts in the charts, and you are going to leave this video with a sense of clarity and a sense of peace as to exactly how this has happened in Bitcoin's entire history. We're going to look at this upcoming halving, when it's going to happen, but we're also going to compare the 2012, 2016, and 2020 halving because they all had the exact same patterns. If we look at these patterns, we know exactly the patterns that are about to play out before they happen. Welcome, I'm Steve. Here, the monthly chart. We're going to start at the top of our screen in price action. We're going to revisit the bottom of our screen here in a moment. I want you to take a mental screenshot of this red zone as Bitcoin rapidly approaches that level. But we'll start here. This white line in 2012.
Okay, so Larry Esso says it's 3 a.m. here in Las Vegas at 73 Fahrenheit outside. It's nice. I'm jealous. I went outside and it's raining. Shout out to Las Vegas. I'm surprised I have supporters in majority of my supporters in America. So that's nice, bro. Like, to have the sun shining every day, it really changes your energy. It really helps your energy. So it's like, I need more sunlight. So I might have to move out of the UK. No cap.
Represented the precise time of the halving. Fast forward to 2016, this white line represents the halving in 2016. Fast forward to 2020, this white line represents the exact halving in 2020. 2024, this white line happening in April represents the halving for Bitcoin in 2024. Now, what's interesting and the most fascinating part of this is before the halving and after the halving, Bitcoin made the same exact moves. Here are where the secrets lie. Take a look. 2012, the halving was right here. But before that, we had what's called a bull flag. A bull flag formed in the bear market. A bull flag, by definition, has resistance at the top and support at the bottom. It has multiple touch points at the top, multiple touch points at the bottom. It creates a channel pointing down representing our flag. It's a very bullish pattern. And every single time that Bitcoin had a top in the market, we followed that up with a beautiful bull flag. Case in point, right before the halving, 2011, a beautiful bull flag. How about here? 2013, right before the halving, a beautiful bull flag of that bear market. It was no different in 2017. Market cycle top, moving directly into a bull flag, multiple touch points at the top, multiple touch points at the bottom, resistance at the top, support at the bottom, parallel channels, a bona fide bull flag. And make no mistake, our most recent cycle, although unorthodox, it was the exact same thing. A beautiful bull flag in the formation as we move deep into the heart of the bear market. But what happens after the bull flag is very interesting because as we creep a little bit closer to the halving, we needed a golden cross to break out of this bull flag, right? A golden cross is if you go to the daily chart and you put on the 50 moving average and you put on the 200 moving average, you look for the 50 moving average to cross back above the 200 on the daily. That is called a golden cross. So yes, we had this bull flag here. We followed it up with a golden cross at the exact breakout of our bull flag. We did the same thing.
Are you guys with me right now? Are you with me? You know what a golden cross is, right? Like, make sure you actually lock it into the video, keeping focused, because I know it can get a bit complicated, but you have to listen carefully to what it's saying, because people have been deceived when it comes to the Bitcoin halving. Like, it don't mean anything when it comes to the substantial growth Bitcoin does, to be honest with you guys. So we're going to carry on watching.
In 2016, getting one step closer to the halving, we had this beautiful bull flag, and we broke out of that bull flag with a golden cross, specifically on this day right here. We did the same thing in the next cycle. We had our market cycle top, bull flag, and we broke out of the bull flag precisely right here with a golden cross as we approached closer to the halving. 2023 was no different. We had this bull flag forming, and we had a golden cross right here, which literally broke us out of this bull flag, right? What happened after this golden cross is where it gets even more interesting, because we take one other step closer to the halving. Keep in mind, Bitcoin does the same moves before the halving and the same moves after the halving. That's where all the clues are. Take a look. After the golden cross, it takes Bitcoin out of a bear market into a bull market. A golden cross is a monumental flux in the market, a change in momentum, right? Tilt your phone to the side with this golden cross, and we moved into what's considered phase one of the bull. Now, to get a visual representation, I want you to look at these fib levels, okay? The bottom of the market happens below the 0.38, right? 0.38 resistance. Bottom of the market, 2020, resistance at this 0.38. 2023, bottom of the market, resistance at this 0.38. Phase one breaks out and holds support at what used to be our resistance. 2020, phase one breaks out past the 0.38 and holds support on top.
Let's just confirm that for a second. As we can see, what he's actually saying is true now. Is Bitcoin holding support right now? It quite frankly is. Like, it broke out and it is holding the support above the previous all-time high, which is, it looks strong. But honestly, I'm not too sure, because this is the only time in history where Bitcoin really broke its all-time high before the halving. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen, if history can change this time. But history usually tends to repeat itself. Let's carry on watching the video, though.
To be our resistance. 2023 was no different. Resistance at the 0.38. We broke through the 0.38 and held support on top of the 0.38. That is phase one. Phase one takes a big step forward as the halving is approaching. So we have bull flag, golden cross, phase one. 2016, bull flag, golden cross, phase one. 2020, bull flag, golden cross, phase one. 2023, 2024, bull flag, golden cross, phase one. Now this is where it heats up, because phase two rallies all the way to the top, this next fib level. This next fib level is the 0.78. If you're on the log scale, you have this button clicked right here. Phase two rallies to the top right here, 2016. Phase two, 2020, rallies right to the top, this fib level right here. 2024 was no different. Phase two rallied right to the top, this blue level, right on cue, like clockwork. Now,
wait, hold on. We have 13 in the stream, so we should have 13 likes. Simple. You support the channel, you support me, support crypto. Smash the like button so we can get the word out there. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Here we are. We have bull flag, golden cross, phase one, phase two. Bull flag, golden cross, phase one, phase two. Bull flag, golden cross, phase one. Phase two was that second part here. Bull flag, golden cross, phase one, phase two. Where it gets interesting is, so far in the history of Bitcoin, the halving has been placed inside of phase two. 2012 was inside of phase two. 2016, inside of phase two. 2020, inside of phase two. This is where things get very, very interesting. And this is the million-dollar question, because Bitcoin does the same things before the halving and the same things after the halving. Take a look. You may say, okay, why isn't this one inside of phase two? Is this time different? Is it because of the ETF? Is it because of this bullish news? The answer is going to really shock you. So when we dig into it, one of the big things that is spread like wildfire through social media is this time is different because of the ETF, and the halving pumps Bitcoin's price. Okay, well, let's take them step by step. Does the halving pump Bitcoin's price? If we look closely, 2012, this is precisely when the halving happened. Did we suddenly explode in price? No, we didn't explode until we got out of phase 2, literally until Bitcoin got above this blue line. Remember, the blue line is what we rally to in phase 2. When we break this blue line, we move into what's called phase 3. So in 2012, did Bitcoin's price explode at the halving? No, there's zero evidence to suggest that. How about 2016? Did Bitcoin's price explode after the halving? No, we actually fell by a lot. Okay, well,
as you can see, in 2016 we actually had a big decrease, which if you can see those candles, I think those are yearly candles or monthly candles, so it's to the point where like that's a big decrease. And you got to understand that I do feel like this can be the biggest dip we see after a half in like 2024. We can see a crash, and I'm just being honest. Like, I'm not here to scare you guys, I'm here to prepare you guys, like, because at the end of the day, when you have a crash, that's time for opportunity, that's time to stack money. Like right now, this is why I'm trying to make as much money possible in my real life, because I want to buy these dips, then I don't have to work again. Let's carry on though.
This must have been different then. Did we explode in price after here? No, we didn't. When did we explode in 2012? When did we explode in 2016? When did we explode in 2020? We exploded in those 3 areas when we broke out of phase 2.
He hit me with an ad. Hit me with a double ad. Hit me with a double ad, bro.
Start trading. Better use plus 500.
That's crazy.
Plus 500.
It's crazy.
When we broke out of phase 2 back here in 2012, it was very short until we reached an all-time high. Really short. Couple candles, all-time high. Right away, this is when we started exploding. 2016, when did we start exploding? Was it the halving? No. It was when we broke out of phase 2, and literally a couple candles later, we were at an all-time high. 2020, when did prices start exploding? It was when we broke out of phase 2. It was just 1 or 2 candles, and we are already at an all-time high. So is this time different? We broke out of phase 2. This is our breakout candle. And 1 candle later, we already had an all-time high, which is the exact same that we did in 2012. 1 candle later, already an all-time high. And same with 2020. 1 candle later, already an all-time high. Is this time really different? And why did we have an all-time high before the halving? So again, as I mentioned, I will raise my hand and I will say that data point is different. Yes, but there's a reason for that, which I'm going to get to right now. Once you dig into it and you understand, okay, phase 1 happens right here on top of market structure. Phase 2 rallies to this blue line. Phase 3, by definition, flirts really hard with the all-time high or makes an all-time high. It happens right inside of this red zone, and it happens up to the fib level of number 1. Phase 4 is the crazy phase. That's once we break this red level and we hold it as support. That's the most parabolic phase that everyone is waiting for, right? Parabolic phase happens after we break this red line up here. That's the most parabolic phase. So is that caused by the halving? No, there's zero evidence to suggest the halving is the thing that exploded us out. There's literally none, right? What's interesting is that we can say, okay, for 2012, 2016, and 2020, the halving happened inside of phase 2. But it was in all different parts of phase 2. For example, in 2012, the halving happened at the end of phase 2. 2016, the halving happened in the beginning of phase 2. 2020, the halving happened in the middle of phase 2. So 1 at the end, 1 in the beginning.
Now, what is this really showing me? Showing me that no matter how much technical analysis people do, it showed me you can never pinpoint a top or a bottom. And I had to realize that. That's why, like, the same way you dollar cost average into coins, you have to dollar cost average out of coins. You cannot expect, you know, I'm gonna sell 100% right here at this point. Because if that don't happen, then you're feeling real sad. But if you actually say, you know what, I'm a dollar cost average, I'm gonna take 20% out here, take 20% out here, take 10% out here, take 10% out here, and so on. That's exactly what I'm doing in this bull run. Like, there's never gonna be a point in time where I sell 100% at once. I do believe like the best thing to do is sell gradually. Let's carry on.
beginning and one in the middle.
And there's 14 viewers in the stream, so there should be 14 likes. Let's get the likes up. If you support crypto, you support the channel. Let's go.
It's all over the place. But what never changed is Bitcoin rules. We had to rally to this blue line to be considered the top of phase 2. We had to pass this blue line to be considered in phase 3. As soon as we did that, market cycle high was really quick, right? As soon as we broke out, market cycle high really quick. As soon as we broke out, market cycle high really quick. As soon as we broke out, market cycle high really quick. As soon as we broke out of phase 2 this time, was it different? No, it was the same. As soon as we broke out, it was market cycle high real quick. If you follow these Fibonacci levels, if you follow this chart right here, and you combined it with the RSI below, what we can see further evidence is Bitcoin is following these same patterns. Take a look before the halving and after the halving. No matter where you place the halving, Bitcoin is going to continue to follow these cyclical moves. Take a look. 2016. You see the yellow line on your chart. This is the RSI on the monthly chart, okay? And what I want to point out before we get into the specifics is we're in this channel. Unfortunately for us, it's pointing down, meaning Bitcoin made a high in its RSI here, and then a lower high, and then another lower high, and then another lower high. And at the bottom of our channel, we have a low, a lower low, another lower low, and another lower low. So our channel is facing down. We're continuing to make lower highs, and we're continuing to make lower lows. All right, that is just factual evidence, plain cold hard facts. If you like the facts and somebody that doesn't take paid sponsorships, my words are not paid for, you hit the subscribe button. Now, if we look at it, we understand, okay, Bitcoin is very cyclical. It has this bull flag, golden cross, phase 1, phase 2, all-time high. Bull flag, golden cross, phase 1, phase 2, all-time high. Bull flag, golden cross, phase 1, phase 2, all-time high. Bull flag, golden cross, phase 1, phase 2, all-time high. The only outlier is where the halving is placed. Tilt your phone to the side, it's an all-time high. But is this time really different? According to the Fibonacci levels, no. We literally rallied up to the top of here in phase 2, top of here in phase 2, top of here in phase 2. As soon as we broke here, it was phase 3, all-time high quick. As soon as we broke here, phase 3, all-time high quick. As soon as we broke here, phase 3, all-time high quick. What happens next? Break of this red line, most parabolic phase. Break of this red line, most parabolic phase. We have yet to break this red line. So as we sit here, the halving is quickly approaching. What we can determine is what is being spread through social media is not true. Take a look. 2016, when Bitcoin had a break of this yellow line, which is at 72 on a monthly chart. As soon as we broke this yellow line in the monthly RSI, we were at our top, right? We had broken through on the next candle, broke through this yellow line. And it took us 1,000 days to recover to get back above this yellow line. These are just facts. As soon as we broke above it, we were in phase 3. 1,000 days, as soon as we broke above, we were in phase 3. 2020, as soon as we broke below here, it was one candle after the all-time high, and it took us 1,000 days for the RSI to recover back above this yellow line. And as soon as we got above this yellow line, where were we? Oh, we were in the exact same move. We were above here and all-time high. So this time in 2023, 2024, we broke below this line here, one candle after the market cycle top. This is a double top. As soon as we broke below here, it took us 1,000 days to recover. And as soon as we got above here, where were we? Breakout candle, all-time high, phase 3. So each was 1,000 days, each was all-time high, each was phase 3. So what role does the halving have on Bitcoin's cyclical nature? In conclusion, the majority of people on social media say that there's a strong correlation between the halving and Bitcoin's moves. But that's been disproven with this video. There's been no big rally right at the halving or right before it. And on any nature, right? What Bitcoin does instead are these cyclical nature, bull flag, golden cross, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Every single time, regardless of where the halving is. Bitcoin will continue to have the cyclical nature regardless of where the halving is placed. That is the key to what is happening in Bitcoin. So what is Bitcoin going to do after the halving? It's going to be more of the same. Look at what happens next. Bitcoin needs to get above this red line to move into phase 4 of the bull.
Which is around 68,000. Okay, so it needs to actually finish, or it needs to, I would love to see it close the month above 68k for me to be bullish. Now I do believe, like, we cannot believe everybody is right or everybody's correct. Anything can really happen in this market, because we do know the whales control the market, and at the end of the day, if they decided to actually dump right now, then people will be in trouble. But I don't think the whales and the elites really want to actually get rid of their Bitcoin anytime soon. So that is a good plus. That's a good positive. But at the end of the day, when it comes to this video, it's actually a great video. I hope you guys learned something out of that. Now, at least you know now that there's 3 phases, right? There's 3 phases. There's 3 phases. So at the end of the day, it's a golden cross. You break above, there's a Bitcoin half and golden cross, and then you break above all-time highs. At the end of the day, we need to know that history repeats itself, but sometimes history don't repeat itself. Sometimes history rhymes. Okay, so at the end of the day, let's get back to these comments and see what you guys have been saying, right? I like this chart presentation. Let's just read some more comments. So Jay Smith says, with the ETF round this time, with the ETF this time right, I think it will be less this time, maybe June or July, then real bull run will begin. That could be possible. That could be true. Damien H, shout out to Damien, he says ICP with 100 emoji. Lol, shout out to Low, he says ICP. Lil Quotey locked in. Leroy S says, I like this chart presentation. Crypto is bullish on Bitcoin. He says live. He said live now. Crypto, shout out to Crypto, but sometimes I feel like, yo, I remember there was times he was bullish when Bitcoin was at its top. He was bullish when Bitcoin was at 68k in 2021, and I know a lot of people got wrecked. But shout out to Crypto. But a lot of them big YouTubers, they be doing face, like, even I did it today in the live stream, but they be like this. Let me put on my base screen real quick. Let me go on my base screen. Like, they really know how to actually, sorry, hold on. Let me just fix this real quick. My camera was off. So I'm going to show you what these YouTubers do. Right? I'm going to show you what these YouTubers do. Bitcoin at all-time highs. Bitcoin's at 100k. It's going to 200k. With that thumbnail, like, and I've seen so many times that people got wrecked listening to the wrong YouTubers. That's why, like, even though he's a big YouTuber, I think he's a billionaire, which is, I'm very happy for the dude. But a lot of the times, a lot of them people there, they're going to be bullish on Bitcoin because they have hundreds of thousands of viewers. So they're always going to be bullish on Bitcoin because, like, the more people buy the Bitcoin, the more they can actually make. You know what I'm saying? The more they buy Bitcoin, the more they can actually make. Now let's get back to the actual stream, right? So at the end of the day, we're going to actually read some articles here. As you can see, Bitcoin bubbles is still just looking pretty much the same. Nothing really going on there. But I wanted to show you guys this, right? A .com entrepreneur who once lost 6 billion in one day has made billions from Bitcoin rally and his company surge in shares. Michael Saylor big bet on Bitcoin was supposed to be his downfall. Instead, it has helped him reap a huge windfall from his holdings in the cryptocurrency and in MicroStrategy stock, right? So far this year, the billionaire executive chairman of MicroStrategy has made 370 million by selling hundreds of thousands of his company's shares through stock sale plans struck with the company last year, okay, according to filings with Securities and Exchange Commission. But that doesn't include his massive paper profits. As of Friday, the combination of Michael Saylor's total MicroStrategy shares, excluding those in the stock plan sale, and his why can't I talk right now? What the hell? And his last revealed count of personal Bitcoin were worth approximately 3.4 billion. Wow. I wish I had 3.4 billion. Since this start of the year, this year, that is a gain of about 60%, upwards of 1 billion. Repeat, he made upwards of 1 billion off a 3.4 billion investment. So at the end of the day, And since the start of 2023, when crypto sector began rebounding, his shares and Bitcoin holdings have given him approximately paper gains of just under 3 billion. The value of MicroStrategy stock has exploded since January as Bitcoin soared to new highs, in part due to the launch of new exchange traded funds that track the token. MicroStrategy shares are up 86% after soaring more than 300% in 2023. Shares closed down 2.8%. at about 1,174 on Friday. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is up 46% in 2024 and has leaped nearly 300% since the start of 2023. Now, why am I showing you guys this? It's because, like, this dude is a billionaire and he had the belief. This dude is a billionaire. He had the belief in Bitcoin because why? He did enough research. Let me take the headphones off. He did enough research on actually Bitcoin. He did enough research on focusing on investing into the right place. A lot of the time, if Bitcoin decided to go to zero, then he would have been looking stupid, okay? But he didn't. It didn't, okay? So what happened? He took the risk. He did enough research. He took that risk and he prospered. And he's gonna prosper a lot more. He's probably gonna be up around 10 billion before at the tops. He's gonna be up around probably at least 6-7 billion at the tops, because I do believe Bitcoin can hit 150k at least. So it's to the point where, like, guys, even though we don't have these billions, we still have to think like a billionaire. You have to look at yourself as a company. You can't just be throwing your money away on bad investments. You can't just be throwing your money away on liabilities. Like, and I mean it seriously. Like, look at everything as a coin. Look at the club as a coin. Look at these girls as a coin. Look at these women as a coin. Like, look at your friends as a coin. If I invest my energy to them things or them devices, is that giving me a return on my investment, or is it actually losing me money, losing me time? I look at life as crypto. Like, literally, I look at people as like, yo, if that person or that female is actually wasting time and actually holding me back, then I can't put no investment into that. Sorry. Same way with a coin. If that coin don't have a team, if that coin don't have no utility, that coin has no potential, then sorry, I can't put my money into that. I cannot put my money into that. But this dude did enough research to the point where he had full conviction that Bitcoin was actually going to make him billions back. And that's the mindset we all need when it comes to what we invest in. That's why ICP is a huge one, because, like, we are taking that risk with ICP. We are taking a Michael Saylor risk with ICP, looking to make 100,000 back or millions back. So let's read these comments, right? Rasha said LCS goes to $10 to $50 easy. I do believe it can go to $10 for sure. Ricard Abara says, not this bull run, but I can definitely see it. He says there'll be no more bull run. Bear market has arrived in the digital age. So some people think there's not going to be a bull run. Now, if that happens, if we skip a bull run, I'm happy. Why? Because I can buy more. Like, I know eventually, like, Bitcoin is going to break its all-time highs. It's going to reach where it needs to go, and that's going to drag the rest of the coins up. So it's like, it's all about the patience. It's all about discipline, and it's all about habits. See, I realize in this market, your life outside of crypto has to be positive. Your life outside of crypto has to be healthy for you to actually make a lot of gains. Now, you can get lucky being degenerate in life, eating trash food, doing nothing, and actually having no discipline and get rich lucky, but that's like 0.01%. The rest of us, we have to actually make sure that we get our minds right. We get prepared for these gains. We get prepared for this money we're gonna make, because without our minds in the right place, you could end up selling too early or selling your bad because you got scared. You could end up actually buying the wrong coin because you've seen it go up 1,000. So you're thinking you can become a millionaire tomorrow if you buy this coin, and then you get dumped on. There's a lot of possibilities right now. Like, no one's out of the woods yet. That's the thing. No one is out of the woods yet. What the hell? Wait, what the hell? Why is no one told me the actual thing was frozen. Why didn't no one tell me this? No one told me this was frozen. At the end of the day, as I was saying, right, we are not out of the woods yet. So it's to the point where you got to understand that when it comes to Bitcoin, when it comes to ICP, when it comes to LCS, when it comes to QNT, when it comes to Casper, we are all in the Hunger Games right now. And quite frankly, no one has won yet. nobody has really won yet. Now, of course, people have made their millions, but I'm talking about in general, nobody has really won and left crypto how they want to leave yet. Now, there's millionaires in the meme coin space. I see people with their wallets. Like, I'm seeing people with $132 million in their meme coin wallet. But for me, I don't have $132 million yet. I'm not out of the woods. You might have one. Like, people in the stream might have made $1 million. I don't know who's in the stream. Could be some millionaires in here, right? But at the end of the day, like, when it comes to me and my journey, yeah, I made over... Should I even say it? Nah, I'm not even gonna say it, but I made a decent amount, but it's to the point where I'm not out of the woods yet because I'm not on my targets. I'm not on my price targets. So like anything can happen, like, and it's survival of the fittest, really. So we're gonna go into the next article, see what we have over here now. This is the one I want to talk about, right? It says Bitcoin miners may shift focus to AI after halving. CoinShares says miners will be faced with substantial cost increases as a result of the halving. Electricity and Bitcoin production costs almost doubling, the report says. That's what I'm saying. So this is crazy. Bitcoin miners may shift towards AI due to the potential for higher revenue, CoinShares says. Okay, the average Bitcoin production cost post halving is about 53,000, right? Some miners are actively managing financial liabilities and are using excess cash to pay down debt, the report says. Crypto miners may shift towards artificial intelligence in energy secure locations following the Bitcoin halving due to the potential for higher revenue, CoinShares said in a report on Friday. The quadrennial halving, which slows the rate of growth in Bitcoin supply by 50%, occurred on Friday. Okay, CoinShares notes that mining companies like Digital, in brackets BT, Hive, and Hut 8 are already generating income from AI. At the same time, TerraWolf and Core Scientific have existing AI operations or plans to grow in the space. This trend suggests that Bitcoin mining may increasingly move stranded energy sites while investments in AI grows at more stable locations, authors led by James Butterfield wrote. The miners will be faced with substantial growth costs increasing as a result of halving, with electricity and overall production costs almost doubling, the report says. Mining companies can try to mitigate the higher costs by optimizing energy costs, increasing mining efficiency, and buying better priced hardware, right? Now, the weight average cash cost of production in Q4 was approximately 29,500. Post halving is projected to be around 53,000. So it's a damn near double. Okay, so to produce the same amount of Bitcoin, it's gonna cost you damn near as double as much. Okay, the author wrote the average electricity cost of production in the fourth quarter was about 16,000 per Bitcoin, right? Which is expected to increase around 34,900 post the halving. Okay. The hash rate could rise to 700 exahash by 2025, according to the asset manager forecast, but may drop by 10% after the halving as miners turn unprofitable machines. Hash prices are expected to fall after the event. Okay. Now we don't have to read no more, but I'm just pointing that out because it's saying that they may shift to AI. That's why I'm gonna have to start making a lot more AI videos on this channel so we can get more informed on what AI is to invest in, what AI tokens to invest in, because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's probably one of the most potentially growing things you can actually get involved in after memes. I feel like memes is just so dominant when it comes to how much gains they do, but it's also the riskiest. That's the difference. Bull market is over before it started with all the hype. Just give yourself until 2030, you'll be good. Nothing is happening tomorrow. Sorry, Dark Matter. Dark Matter, shout out to Dark Matter, bro. Don't get my hopes up. Like, I want this to stay still till 2030, because if it stays still till 2030, I can actually gain more money. Like, I hope the bull run is over. I don't need to be rich in 2025, but when I'm in 2030, I'm probably gonna have a family by then. Probably gonna be having a lot more responsibility. So it's like, I'll prefer to be rich in 2030, quite frankly. And if it don't go anywhere, like, I'm happy if we don't see no bull run. I'm honestly happy if we don't see a bull run, because I always wanted more. I'm always gonna be greedy. So it's to the point where, like, you gotta understand that once again, let's read this comment one more time. Shout out to Dark Matter. He says, bull market is over before it started with all the hype. Just give yourself until 2030. You'll be good. Nothing is happening tomorrow. Sorry. You don't gotta be sorry. You have not gotta be sorry. We are gonna continue to accumulate. We are gonna continue to be successful investors and aggressive investors, because at the end of the day, like, most people do not have the mental fortitude to hold something for over 2 years. That's what I realized. Most people do not have the mental fortitude to actually hold a token for over 4 years. So it's to the point where, like, I'm gonna be the one that's the fittest. I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna be it's survival of the fittest, and I want to be the fittest. So if I have to hold till 2030, that's exactly what I'm gonna do, and that's actually a great strategy. Like, if I just dollar cost, imagine if you just dollar cost average till 2030, right? Let's just say I could probably afford around 1.5 thousand a month. Just off. This is excluding the money I already have in crypto. Times $12. Okay, $12, right? 18,000 times another 6 years. Okay, you would have accumulated $108,000 invested. You would have dollar cost averaged over 108,000 if you put in 1.5k a month. Now, of course, not a lot of people can afford 1.5k a month, but if you're in a position where you're living with your parents and you can afford it, do it. Not financial advice, just great advice. Austin Wright says, I agree. I want to agree also, but I honestly don't know. But as I was saying, what did the dude say? He says it has to break or stay above this. It has to break the 68,000 mark. It has to stay above the 68,000 mark. And if we don't stay above 68,000, then quite sadly, a lot of these people that be, as I was saying, a lot of these people, if you just go back to the camera real quick, I'm gonna do the thumbnail one more time. I wish I had 2 screens, but I don't even have 2 screens right now. But a lot of people that do these thumbnails like this, Bitcoin to 1 million tomorrow. Bitcoin to 1 million tomorrow. They're gonna get their subscribers wrecked. And my tongue's red because I was drinking this red drink. So yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, it's gonna be to the point where a lot of people can get wrecked. A lot of people can actually get destroyed with their gains. That's why it's really eat or be eaten. I realize that it's really eat or be eaten, like, when it comes to cryptocurrency. But there's 17 in the stream, so make sure you smash the like button. Like, type 1 if you think we are going to crash, and type 2 if you think that we are going to actually pump. I want to see the reaction. I want to see, like, in fact, should I make a poll? Can I make a poll on here? No, I cannot. So there's type 1 if you think it's gonna actually crash, or type 2 if you think we are actually going to increase. Now let's take a look at one of my favorite coins, my baby girl ICP. Let's take a look at my baby girl ICP. ICP, I hope she don't cheat. Like, at the end of the day, when we look at it yearly, I feel like that just looks like a powerful graph. That looks like a graph that can do well even if Bitcoin is moving boring. Let me say that one more time. ICP looks like a coin that can do well even if Bitcoin is moving boring. Like, you gotta understand that as crazy as it sounds, one day there's gonna be a new top 1. If crypto is here for the long term, one day there could possibly be a new top 1 coin. And the question is, what coin is that gonna be? And again, once again, there could be a new top 2 coin. We've already seen that happen. We see XRP actually take the top 2 spot and surpass Ethereum once upon a time. Now, it's never going to do that again, but we know it happened before. So if it can happen to the top 2, it could definitely happen to the top 1. But it's to the point where, like, imagine if ICP becomes the new Bitcoin. Like, that would be a dream come true. And I do believe it's possible once people understand the actual utility of this token. We only got 1 comment. What the hell? Wait, did I say something wrong, guys? I said type 1 if you think Bitcoin will crash, and type 2 if you think Bitcoin is actually gonna pump. I'm waiting on the response. He says Solana Sol going to $800. Damn, let's take a look at Solana for a second. Let's see if it's actually going to $800. Solana. Let's just have a look real quick. Let's look at Solana. He says $800. That seems possible. The circulating supply right now. The circulating supply right now is actually. That was my other channel. Like, if you just see the screen there, that's my other channel. By the end of the day, let's check this circulating supply real quick. Let's go on the calculator. So the circulating supply right now is 446 million times $8. Let's see. That's wait. I'm not. Wait. What did I type wrong? Did I type something? So did I type 3 billion? I'm so confused. Hold on. Let me do that one more time. Circulating supply. 4. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. $800. I did the math. I'm thinking you're saying it's gonna go to $8. I'm so used to dealing with coins that actually are in the pennies, in a sense that I typed $8. I didn't type $800. So it has to go to a 56 billion market cap, which I've got to be honest with you guys, is possible. Solana going to 356 billion is possible. Definitely possible. Why? Because it's gonna have a lot of activity in this bull run. If you ask me, it's gonna have a lot of actual activity in this bull run. So it's to the point where, like, I do believe that is not out of the imagination. That's not out of the stretch of the imagination. I'm just interested to see if Ethereum can actually reach a $1 trillion market cap. That's what I'm interested to see. If Ethereum can reach a $1 trillion market cap, guess what? ICP can reach a 300 billion market cap. I'm sorry, I just gotta say what it is. I gotta say it how it is, right? And if we look at ICP, like, I do believe Solana can hit $800, right? That's very possible. But let's just do the math. Let's see what happens if ICP goes to a 300 billion market cap. 300 billion market cap. Let's see. 300 billion. Now, I don't know what's going to happen, how much they're going to release into circulation, because we do know that ICP has an unlimited amount of circulation supply, or supply max, shall I say. But it's to the point where I don't know the burn rate or the actual productivity rate. So it's to the point I got to do more research on that. But either way, I don't really care, because once I seen that there's 48% people staking their tokens, I didn't really get scared of the unlimited supply when it comes to ICP. Guys, if we reach a $300 billion market cap with ICP, which is possible, that means that the price is going to actually hit $649. This could definitely happen in 2030, if you ask me. I don't think we're gonna do this in 2025, but 2030 most definitely. So if I was just to accumulate, let's say I accumulate 1,000 ICP, which is around $15,000. Stop it. That's nasty gains. That's crazy gains. The boom run almost never starts right after the halving low. I remember the last one, it takes some time. It would dump hard first before having a huge rally. Joe, if you're correct about this, I'm a happy man. Why am I a happy man? Because I want Bitcoin to dump. I have money on the side right now, but I'm just kind of reluctant to put it in right now because I feel like we are overextended. So if we get this beautiful crash, I have thousands to put in. So it's to the point where, like, that's gonna be very exciting for me. Like, if you're in the stream right now, smash the like button. We have 17. I think we can get the 20 likes at least. But as I was saying, like, when it comes to Bitcoin and when it comes to the halving, like, if we actually turn the other way and we actually the market takes a doo-doo, then I'm happy with that, because I took a couple losses. I'm not gonna even lie to you guys. I took a couple losses trading meme coins because I sold too early and stuff like that. I lost like a couple thousands, but I'm looking to make those thousands back with aggression. So it's like, I want Bitcoin to crash. I want the market to crash. That's my humble opinion. I want it to crash. I don't want it to blow up yet, because I'm still working hard to actually accumulate more. Like, there's a lot more coins. Like, every time I think I have enough, I find a new coin that I have to get into. So it's to the point where, like, I'm hoping Bitcoin crashes, right? Hoping Bitcoin crashes. In 8 years, I will have over 6,500 ICP. Let's just do the math on that. Let's just do the math. If it hit $649, you're rich. You're gonna be rich. You're gonna be very rich. 6,500 ICP. 4 million. $4 million if the price point goes to 600 plus, which in my humble opinion is gonna happen. So Damien 8, when you get rich, just remember me. I'm playing. When you get rich, don't forget about me, bruh. Don't forget about me. Shout out to the 88 in the stream. We had a great successful stream today. I'm gonna end it in like a few minutes. Try to make some videos for tomorrow, but I'm not making no videos today, sadly, because I actually missed my schedule. I always upload at 8:15, 9:15, and 10:15 UK time. But yeah, let's take a look at LCX, how LCX is doing. We're gonna actually see. Fatty LCX. He says, where the what? Bro, dumb, you're bugging up. We don't talk about it over here. You don't talk about it over here. We talk about money over here. I don't know what you're talking about. Dumb is bugging out. Like, we don't talk about that over here. We talk about strictly cash, money, and business. Like, I have no interest in that right now. Like, I'm trying to get to this money. I'm trying to get these millions. So it's to the point where, like, yo, I have no time for that right now. And like, if you're asking me where they at, I'm not going to say the word you just said because my channel is family friendly, quite frankly. But if you're asking me where they're at, I don't have a clue where they're at because I haven't been focusing on them. So I don't know. I don't have a clue where they're at. I have no clue. I've lost them. They lost me. Simple. But as you can see, LCX is pretty much moving boring, consolidating, kind of staying in the same position. But it is holding very strong above the 30-cent range, which is very, very positive. So it's to the point where I don't know whether this is a good time to accumulate. I would love to see it go back down to around 25, 24. But it's really, in the long term, there's no way right now. Majority of coins in the top 50, 90% of them are actually going to be profitable in a year from now if you buy now. But I'm not telling you to buy. I'm just saying like what I think, what I believe. Like, there's not going to be a lot of coins that actually decrease in the bull run. There's not going to be a lot of coins that underperform in the bull run. I feel like everything with damn near every altcoin is going to pump. Shout out to the 20 in the stream. Let's get to 20 likes. Let's get to this big 20 likes. We have 20 in the stream, so we get to 20 likes. So let me see something real quick. Let me see if I have more articles to read. What do I want to see? Top 3 price prediction: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. No thanks. I ain't trying to read about no Ripple. That coin is terrible. Ripple is a terrible coin. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. Like, when it comes to XRP, let's take a look at XRP. Like, how long is it gonna be at 50 cents? I remember buying this coin at 50 cents in 2019 or 2020. I remember this. I remember buying this coin at 50 cents. Like, bro, let me just look. I bought it in 2020. If I'm lying, I sold at 50. I didn't sell at 50 cents, but I was holding at 50 cents. The place I actually bought was around 15 cents. And do I have my video on that? Let me check. XRP. I have so many XRP videos, but I have one video, right, where I was telling people to buy XRP at 15 cents. Then it ended up going to $2. So it's the point where I did like a little, what's that, 4x? I'm tweaking. That's not a 4x. That's like a little one. Wait. Am I an idiot? Am I an idiot? Guys, who's a mathematician? What's 2 divided by 0.15? What's 2 divided by 0.15? Is that, am I dumb? Am I dumb? Let me check. Let me do a calculate because my brain is clearly not working right now. But let's check what that actually is. 13x. Okay, 13x. Josh S was the closest. Shout out to the 22 in the stream. Let's smash the like button if you support crypto. Let's continue to actually break stuff down. Now, if there's any questions or any articles you would like me to read or any coins I should speak about and take a look at, let me know in the comments down below, right? But yeah, I was telling people about XRP at 15 cents. No one wanted to listen, but at the same time, this coin is trash anyway. So it's to the point where like, I dumped XRP. Used to be my girlfriend. I actually dumped her. Don't want her back because she just stayed the same. She hasn't elevated. She hasn't grown. She hasn't actually advanced in life. She stayed the same person for years. So I had to just get rid of XRP. She was my girlfriend back in the past. She ain't my girlfriend no more. I'm sorry. Even XLM, like XLM, I'm losing feelings for her too. Like when it comes to XLM, I'm losing feelings. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm really losing feelings because, like, bro, how long are we gonna see this coin at 11 cents? Let's just ask this question: how long are we gonna see this token at 11 cents? I'm sorry, like, how I hold this bag, I hold XLM, but like, how long, guys? It's been at 11 cents since the last bull run. Look at this. 2020, 4 years ago from now, 11 cents, 10 cents, 7 cents. It's like it hasn't really elevated nowhere. Like it hasn't created any support anywhere. It hasn't elevated, so it's kind of disappointing. But I do believe it would do like a 5, possibly 6x. Possibly a 6x, but I'm not too sure with these coins. Like a lot of these coins that are not decentralized and they partner with banks, I feel like people really see them for what they are, which is actual, like, they're actually part of the government, they're part of the elites. So like a lot of people, they don't agree with these coins, that we want decentralization over here, you know what I'm saying? But let's see, let me see if there's any. Let me go on my watch list again like we did yesterday, see how everything's moving, because my watch list be having gems. I'm gonna be honest. Let me see if anything is actually up substantially right now. Doesn't look like it though. Everything is literally drying out. Everything is, I feel like the market right now is drying out, guys. Like I'm looking at my top watch list and I'm not seeing anything up. We're talking about 0.5% for everything. Like 1% up, 0.3%. Like I'm not seeing anything right now. Wow. Okay, Snailbrook. Wow, this is in my watch list, right? Snailbrook is actually up 300% in a day. I did not even notice this. Now, this is a meme coin that I heard about. I had it in my watch list. I never brought any, but that is a mean. That's a mean candle. That's a meme candle. Haribo, I did. Soulflare says, did I get into a Haribo meme yesterday? Hell no. Let me see how that's doing though. I didn't get to Haribo. I didn't get to anything yesterday. I have to be honest. Like, I didn't get to anything. I ended up looking at the market. The market was looking a bit dry. What? Soul flares. Why didn't I get into this? Why did I not get? What was the market cap when I seen it? What was the market cap when I seen it? Let's just have a look. Let's have a look right now what the market cap was. If it was Meth4 was a bad scam, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of the coins, they're terrible scams. But let me see what the market cap was when I seen Haribo. Let me just have a look at this. Is it this one? Nope. Gummy, Dork Lord. Where is Haribo? There we go. Damn. I see now 175k market cap. Just take a look at that, guys. We was talking about this coin. This could have been a play for anybody. 175 or 179 market cap. Now it's at a 434 market cap, 434,000 market cap. So that's approximately like a 3 to 2x. Take it or leave it. Like, it's in the past 6 hours, it's up 160%, which is insane. So it's to the point where let's actually take a look, see if we can make some trades right now. Like, Mimi out 5 hours ago, up 2,000%. That's actually a great candle right there. That's a great candle. I'm trying to find something right now. Like, look at this, bro. Look at this. This was out 2 hours ago and it's up 28,000%, guys. That's actually a mean dip. I'm gonna have to buy it. I'm gonna have to get into that. Potato. That's a nice actual coin. Let me look at that website real quick. Look at that website. Potato. That's actually a mean. I like this meme. Lock liquidity. All of that. Inside out sound says, yo, the halving is anticlimactic at first. I thought you were an OG, you should know this. I've said the same thing. Well, I've been telling people it could possibly go down. Like I am an OG. You gotta understand, I've been saying the same thing. I've been saying to people that it can dip before the halving. Like I'm saying in the title, the Bitcoin halving didn't do ish because it didn't do ish. I'm not saying I'm disappointed or I'm surprised. I'm not surprised it didn't do nothing. I'm actually level-headed. Like I believed it wouldn't really affect the price point too much, but I do believe we could see a mean, nasty Bitcoin dip. That's my humble opinion. Like guys, let's go on the market cap for a second of Potato. This coin started at like it's so low. It started at 65,000 market cap. Now it's at 900k. That's over a 10x. Let me try and find a gem right now to trade. Look at this, Land Wolf, 91,000% in 7 hours. 91,000% in 7 hours. Like I can't make it up. I cannot make it up, and it's only gonna get bigger when the bull run gets here. So I've actually been streaming for an hour now, so I will end it there. I want to say shout out to all the likes, shout out to the 22 in the stream that actually like the channel, like the video, like the stream, whatever you want to call it. But I'm gonna end it there. I'm actually go do my little workout, get some stuff done for the day, stuff like that. So we're gonna go crazy for the foreseeable future. We're gonna actually grind for the foreseeable future. My goal for this channel is to reach 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and I do believe I can do it. So with that being said, it was actually Young Wealth with another stream, and I'm signing out. Peace.